After the huge success of Part 1, things will get more exciting in Part 2, with the 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 Elixir cards. Slow but durable, only attacks buildings. A real one-man wrecking crew. According to the art of Supercell, the giant was originally supposed to be blue. Can you hear the music? In the Clash Royale Goblin Hut commercial, it is revealed what apparently goes on inside the Goblin Hut, a goblin dance party. Did I told you that knight and barbarians are cousins? The barbarian bears more than a passing resemblance to Hogan and Abraham from the Walking Dead TV series. From the knight's description, it is implied that knight and the barbarians are distant cousins, due to their physical similarities, especially their mustaches and hair color. In 2019, Supercell decided to add one more barbarian to the crew. Barbarians are one of the oldest cards in Clash, just like the wizard. Unlike the Electro Wizard and Ice Wizard, the wizard doesn't have spawn damage. The wizard is featured as a character skin for Barley and Brawl Stars. Another hot card, Inferno Tower. While attacking a target, the waves around its main beam will gradually become thicker and the fire on the tip of the tower will flare more intensely. A stream of thick, black smoke rises from its target. Before the Inferno Tower's card release, the Inferno Tower's cost was decreased to 5 elixir from 6 elixir. Did you see the king's pets? The royal hogs are the subject to few funny emotes. Who turned off the sun? Oh, it's the balloon. The balloon pilots are promoted wall breakers, as the latter are kamikaze units. The balloon has the shortest range of all troops, with a range of 0.1 tiles. Is this a royal horse? The prince and the dark prince ride the same breed of pony. They are also brothers. The grill covering Themiga minion's mouth is very similar to the visor on the prince's helmet. Another minion attack. The card summons 6 minions for 5 elixirs, however it should cost 6. Back to Hog Rider. According to a Clashorama comic strip, the Ram Rider is the Hog Rider's sister. The rider on the ram is the only troop in the game that only attacks troops. Larry was jealous from the goblins, so he decided to bring his family and make a party. The jingle that plays upon its deployment is from the Clash of Clans battle theme. A new family emerged in 2018, the Rascals family. In Flood trailer, it is revealed that the Rascal Boy is bald and actually wears a wig. When the Rascal Boy is defeated, his wooden sword falls to the ground. The ugliest yet, the best defensive card, the Bowler. The Bowler was originally a troop idea for Clash Royale, but he was transferred to Clash of Clans. The Bowler was added in one of Clash Royale's updates. The Bowler is confirmed to be a goblin. Despite this, he does not belong to the goblin class. A cannon on wheels, but they won't see that coming. Once you break its shield, it becomes a cannon not on wheels. The cannon card is the only troop that changes type when unshielded, going from a troop to a building. Since the cannon card is a troop, it can be cloned, and a clone copy will drop a clone cannon, making it the only case where clone can generate a building. Since the clone cannon still has a limited lifetime, it is the only clone troop with a health bar. Let's talk about the 5 Elixirs champions. On April 28, 2022, the number of Archer Queen's ability activation was 177,904,462. The Archer Queen, along with other troops, are featured as a character in Squad Busters. If a monk activates his ability in the corner of the arena, then an opposing log will be deflected out of the arena's bounds. However, in the case of the Barbarian Barrel, the Barbarian will spawn inside the arena. The monk resembles an elderly Hog Rider character in the Clash Royale Hog Rider's Journey Home animation. Upon release, the monk used to cost 4 elixirs instead of 5. Strangely, if both players had a monk and used their abilities at the same time when a projectile spell is in play, it will get fully absorbed. Goblinstein was one of the only cards to have a dedicated tutorial, the others being the Little Prince and Dagger Duchess. Another 5 elixirs goblin that was released in 2024 is the Goblin Machine. He was so powerful that you can build a cycle Goblin Machine deck and win 3 crowns easily. Then Supercell updated it for times and for months back to back. Legend has it that the Skeleton King was once a goblin, until he was transformed into a skeleton by the dark magic. The witch is the Night Witch's sister.
Larry,
the which has received the most balance changes of any card in game, having received a total of 43 individual changes.
What'd I just say, Larry?
Shocktober introduced an electrifying new evolution, the evolved Electro Dragon, bringing even more power to the arena. The Electro Dragon is the Electro Wizard's pet dragon. We wrap up the 5 elixirs with the most controversial card, the Executioner. The release of the Executioner took the arena by storm, nearly wiping out the wizard as his usage dropped sharply to an all-time low. Coming to the heavy cards, the 6 elixirs family. The Royal Giant once had such an impressive range that he could hit the Inferno Tower without taking any damage, but eventually, Supercell stepped in to restore balance. Another giant card, this time with a bomb. Giant Skeleton's bomb used to destroy all the troops near him by making a devastating damage to tower. But the 2021 Q1 update, Supercell decreased the Giant Skeleton's death damage by 54% and increased his attack damage by 29%. Talking about bombs and spells, the Lightning and Rocket are the heaviest spells. The Lightning is tied with their Raket for the most expensive spell, costing 6 elixir. Although the Lightning has a circular radius, it does not inflict area damage. The Rocket has always been a key card in log bait decks, dealing huge damage to towers and troops. Again, the team decided to nerf its tower damage to make the game more balanced. There are some cards that used to be very useful but now they are useless, like the Barbarian Hut. Before the Barbarian Hut's card release, the Barbarian Hut's cost was increased to 7 elixir from 6 elixir. Elixir Collector used to be one of the best cards to make positive elixirs, but due to the Void Spell and Earthquake, it's now a negative elixir trade. The Giant family returns, this time with a Goblin twist. The Goblin Giant is similar to Theody, a troop from Clash of Clans. The Goblin Giant's hat is very similar to Thebaldur's from Clash of Clans. However, Goblin Giant can be countered by elite barbs. In touchdown mode they wear American football helmets instead of their regular helmets seen in standard battle. Nice tower you got there. Would be a shame if this Expo whittled it down from the side of the arena. In Clash of Clans, you can set the Expo to aerial or ground, which is not in Clash Royale, that is always in ground mode. One of my favorite cards, Sparky. The Sparky has the lowest attack speed of all troops, with an attack speed of 4 seconds. Going to the top class cards. The acronym for P.E.K.K.A doesn't officially stand for anything in particular originally. Supercell held a Facebook contest on August 22, 2012 to see who could come up with the best written out name for P.E.K.K.A as judged by the number of likes the comment received. The name Perfectly Enraged Knight Killer of Assassins was the winner. In 2024, a Clash Royale video on YouTube showcased a fake Mega Knight's evolution. The evolved Mega Knight had infinite jump range, could target air troops, and required 0 cycles to deploy.
Mega Knight's downfall! Mega Evos, and he is looking mean! Evo uppercut, and it's lights out for P.E.K.K.A! Here comes the signature slam!
For years, what lay behind P.E.K.K.A's mask was a mystery. In 2024, Supercell finally revealed the secret hidden beneath the iconic armor.
Popular theory is that there was once a 5th spirit. We have all heard of the fire, ice, electro and heal spirit, but originally there was also a nature spirit. The nature spirit had the ability to grow plants and flowers and loved nothing more than to watch nature, especially butterflies. When the king discovered the spirits, he instantly found a use for all the others, but there isn't much use for growing grass on a battlefield. So, the nature spirit was kicked out of the arena. Upset at being exiled, the spirit climbed inside an old suit of armor and rested there. The spirit happened to rest for so long that she became fused to the armor. With her new menacing appearance, she re-entered the arena as the star troop we all know and love, the Pepper.
Another amazing card and easy to use, Royal Recruits. In 2018, Supercell increased the Royal Recruits cost to 8 Elixir from 6 Elixir. By end of 2018, Balance Update decreased the Royal Recruits cost to 7 Elixir. Another amazing card, the Electro Giant. The Electro Giant is the 100th card to be added in the game. One of the most powerful card combos in Clash Royale is the Electro Giant paired with Tornado. Look up, it's Lava Hound. The Lava Hound bears more than a passing resemblance to Heatran from Pokemon. The Lava Hound is the first card to have its own Super Troop version.
Lava Pop. But he was alone and afraid.
There is only one card for each of the 8 and 9 Elixir costs. The Golem has the highest hit points of all troops. With 7,456 hit points at level 15, the Golem has the longest deployment time 3 seconds of all troops. Using the Musketeer card to summon 3 Musketeers would cost 12 Elixir, whereas using the 3 Musketeers card to summon 3 Musketeers costs 9 Elixir. In 2016, a balance update decreased the 3 Musketeers cost to 9 Elixir from 10.